What price will a child pay when CPS and law enforcement fails them? This is the story of 7-year-old Adrian Jones, the boy who was fed to pigs. So Adrian was taken away from his biological mother and given to his biological father and stepmother, Michael and Heather Jones. As soon as that little boy stepped foot in their house, it became a torturous prison for him. Trigger warning, prepare yourself for a very horrific story. Furthermore, prepare yourself to be extremely upset with CPS and law enforcement. Two departments that are mandated reporters who refused to save this child. After Adrian moved into his father's house, he quickly went from this to this. They would force the boy to put heavy pans in the front and back of his shirt and stand there for hours, holding the heavy metal. They would force him in this position for more than 12 hours at a time. After he was forced to lay or stand in these positions for so long, Adrian's legs were badly swollen from hours of being strapped into an inversion table by his father and stepmother. I can't show all of this picture, but he got this injury when they blindfolded him, strapped him down to a table, and cracked him in the face with a broomstick. If you can stomach it, you can find this image on Google. Adrian was forced to stand in neck-deep water in the Joneses' dirty swimming pool overnight. Michael and Heather had cameras all over the house, and they were happy to document the abuse and laugh about it. Adrian was forced to eat out of a maggot-infested bowl outside of his home with his hands tied behind his back. He was stripped and confined to a shower stall for hours, and in that shower is where Adrian died alone. And guys, it gets worse. After Adrian had died in the shower alone, for which he was left there for 2 weeks after his death, his parents went out and purchased pigs. His parents said that they intentionally did not feed the pigs for a period of time just to make sure they were extremely hungry. And just like something off the dark web, they threw Adrian's body to the pigs. So what happened? I want to know why the child welfare system failed this child so badly. Missouri authorities and CPS knew Adrian was being abused and they did nothing to save him. Adrian was placed with his father and stepmother in 2012. In 2013, a Missouri Children's Division social worker and a police officer actually spoke with Adrian, and the little boy told them the following. Adrian stated, "Daddy kicks me. He keeps hitting me in the head, punches me in the stomach, and Mom keeps pulling my ears and it really hurts. They always lock me in my room. I have to sleep without a pillow and a blanket." It was reported that Missouri Children's Division found evidence that Adrian had been neglected in July 2013. Investigators and medical staff actually examined Adrian, yet Missouri's plan was to provide in-home services to the family, even though the family failed to cooperate with Missouri authorities. And at one point, the family tried to give Adrian to the authorities, yet they would not take him. They said if they left Adrian there, it would be child abandonment. But weirdly enough, they allow mothers to leave babies at hospitals and fire departments and churches. But they couldn't leave Adrian with authorities where he would be safe? So they moved the family to Kansas. The Missouri authorities alert the Kansas authorities, and nobody does nothing. A Missouri caseworker said, "I made Kansas aware that Adrian had disclosed physical abuse by his stepmother and father during a forensic interview held in Missouri." Part 2 coming up. Everyone around this child failed him.